to your spot, then my drop top, take you out to my spot. I don't understand why you fucking with that guy, you know he's not hot. Gotta look alike, you tryna make sure that he filling up my spot. Baby, man, you aging like...
What's poppin'? It's your boy Teo. We are live on Off the Record episode 2. Got my boys here with me. Just kidding, this is Dr. Phil. I was just playing.
Episode 2.
Hell yeah, episode 2. So man, we got Ksweets in the building. We got my boy Ivan. I'm gonna give it a quick second for them to go ahead and introduce themselves. Go ahead and start off with Ksweets real quick.
Ksweets, born and raised here in Lubbock. Happy to be here. Been messing with Teo for a minute. He's the homie. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Making music out here, doing what I can.
Hell yeah, bro. All right, bro.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is what's up, Ivan. Also born and raised here in Lubbock. I'm just kicking it, man. I'm a jack of all trades, and I've been messing here with Teo for, what, 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years strong. So here's to, a lot more.
Hell yeah, man. So a little bit more about y'all too, man. So like, for y'all that don't know, we know he be making some kick-ass music, and he be kicking ass, literally.
Kicking it.
Yeah, bro.
I like that.
So like, he be in the ring. Sometimes he also be helping out the youth and be like really out here moving some shit, which is really dope.
That's bad.
Ksweets out here, man. He really making moves as far as like an independent artist goes and kind of growing himself naturally. I kind of let them kind of do their thing, shoot some shit. So man, talk to me, bro. How's it been? How was your experience in Colorado? So you moved to Colorado, did all that, and so like, how's the growth been?
That was good, man. It was scary, of course, because I went out there with my girl and whole new city. Nobody knows you. And it really hit me when the night that I drove up there and moved up there, and I was driving through the city, and I was like, holy shit, like,
I'm here.
And not a single person in these streets knows who I am. And like, I really got to, restart kind of. And luckily I was blessed to run into just some of the right people early on, and I got in connection with someone who was doing shows, putting shows together.
It's fun.
Put me in connection with someone that I could record with, a studio in Colorado. Shout out my boy Andrew.
Shout out Andrew.
Yeah.
Go, Andrew.
Everything I've recorded in the past 2 years has been through him in that same studio. Well, actually a couple different studios, but all with him. And yeah, I'm really happy with the growth and the professional sound that he's
bringing into you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's been really great about just helping me find my sound, in a sense. Like, I hear it up here, but
yeah,
he knows how to bring it to life. So
bro, that's part of the job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you find a good producer, because that's what my professor told me one time. He said, whatever you hear or whatever they hear in their head is your job to bring it out. And
exactly.
So it's like recurrent, it's like reality for them, and that's how you've got it down to like a T,
Yeah.
almost like where you can do that for somebody, you can make something, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so you make some shit shake.
What part of Colorado were you in?
Colorado Springs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like an hour south of Denver. Really, really beautiful place. Whole lot to do there for the most part. It gets boring too in some aspects. It's almost like Lubbock with mountains, because
Yeah.
there is more to do. There's Denver's right there, and there's a zoo and whatnot. But other than like hiking and then camping out and stuff, there's really just bars downtown and that sort of thing. So you got to keep yourself entertained. But
Well, okay, yeah. I feel that a couple times that I've been out there, like, love Colorado, man. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Gabriel, man. He's a house DJ over there, man. He's from Peru originally, but he be making house music over there.
that's lit.
And so, like, at first, bro, I kind of was the same thing. I was just like, man, it's kind of just like, a few times I've been, it was like, it's dope, but I kind of noticed similarities and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it's cool. It's a cool vibe. But yeah, like you said, you definitely got to know some people or something to be able to find the little events or little woo-woo that they got going on.
Exactly.
That's what's up, bro.
I was really blessed because I got to do some shows out there, got to, introduce myself to a whole new crowd and socialize and network with all kinds of different people, and, just kind of build up. And I, was successful in that, in a sense. Like, nothing crazy happened, but I'm more established there than I thought I would be, And,
Bro, yeah, it's all about who you know, man. Like, that'll take you some places for sure, because you never know who might throw you a bone. Now you got a whole different audience,
right?
And that's all. That's what the key is.
Would you
bro.
say helped you grow as an artist to move out there?
Yeah, for sure, because it's so different in a lot of different ways. Like, I don't know, writing and stuff out there. I was in a whole new mindset, of course, because it was the first time I'd really lived that far away from my family and stuff. And, you know, some sad days and some happy days,
Yeah.
inspiring days, and then some really just unmotivated days, you know, and like found a way to kind of write some shit down and, you know, make something of it, you know.
Yeah.
And I had to do that on my own. Not that I necessarily had help here, but it's just different when you're not surrounded by your core people and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The support is different. So you're like rebuilding that net, you know what I mean? Or that, and especially with the connections and stuff, trying to like just know who to go to or who to talk to, so you know where to go to. And so that's a big thing. And how did you feel like that? It like changed your relationships over here as far as like with music? Because you was in Austin and shit like that too for a minute.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. Like, it's really tricky. I went down there not knowing what to expect, you know, and was happy with some of the movement I made and really happy with the music I was making and, you know, getting connected with the guy that I was recording everything with. Because, again, like, it just really helped elevate my sound in a good way. But also, like, the downside, like, there weren't as many shows as I wanted. Like, here, the amount of shows I was getting, the ratio was just different. I would get one every 2 or 3 months down there, you know, whereas here for a minute there, I was getting one like once a month, twice a month, you know, something like that, depending on, you know. And so, and then it kind of screwed me in a way, not completely, but like going there, and I stayed connected with everyone. I'd come back and visit, but like, I feel like I kind of fell out of the loop a little bit, you know, so I'm having to reintegrate myself a little bit.
Damn, yeah. Well, I feel like, honestly, too, like over here, well, so like, are you trying to keep growing? Is that the goal?
Of course,
obviously.
yeah,
Well,
always.
that's a dumbass question.
No.
But like, where's like your next goal, bro? What's like the next goal you're trying to do for yourself as far as like, okay, you know, you can get yourself established. Well, okay, what are you gonna do next? You can try it out at a different spot. Or are you gonna just try to be like travel around with what you know? You're just gonna gotta go to different cities type beat.
Yeah, really whatever I can get my hands on as far as shows goes, and just getting my music out to new people, new audiences, because, you know, as cliche as it is, you know, there's a different sound for everybody, and like, I know my music's not for everybody, but I know that the people that it is for, like, it's really for them and they can connect with it, and I just got to find those people, you know. And I found some here, I found some in Colorado, and so I just got to kind of spread that and
Yeah.
build on my own personal brand, which I've been trying to work on, you know, like some my own merchandise or something like that I can take with
Kind
me.
of really
Yeah.
go with like build a brand up kind of
Exactly.
thing.
So
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So if you don't mind me asking, like,
Yeah.
what is your social media presence like?
it's not amazing, man. I've got almost 1,000 followers on Instagram. I was at 1,200 followers back in like 2021, and then my account fucking got deleted because of some BS, you know. And so I've had to rebuild that. And then I'm not huge on TikTok. I get on there sometimes, but I don't post a whole lot. That's something I've definitely needed help with, and I've reached out to people, is the like short form content and reels.
Bro, yeah.
I'm not great at that. I'm not an internet personality, you know.
No,
like, truly. I feel like I'm an artist. I like to create and share. I love to perform, but I'm not great at the like, hey guys, it's Ksweets. You know, that's just not. That's not who I really.
He's like, that's not who I. No, bro, I feel that. I feel like that's like the hard part for a lot of it is creating that macro content, whatever the fuck they call it.
Exactly.
Like,
being consistent.
Yeah.
Everybody's attention span is 2 seconds now, so I mean, it's hard to put yourself in that box of a quick swipe,
Yeah.
especially like as an artist. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you don't know who's looking at your content, and the moment that like somebody clicks on you, it's like you only got, you know,
X amount of time. Did
Yeah,
they
X
click
amount of
follow? You know what I mean? It's like that's the one thing too that sucks because it's like they can like it. Fuck, did they follow? You know what I'm saying? And that's like where it's like half the battle too. I think with where modern music's at is like it's easier than what it was back then, but at the same time it's harder, just as hard because it's so saturated.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's quite the duality, because you're right. It is easier. It's easier to create, to share, to do all that stuff and build your own thing and become that. But it's so much harder to feel like you're special.
Yeah.
And not that I'm like, oh, I'm special, I'm different, you know. But, you know,
You just want your music heard.
you have to be unique. You have to catch people's
Yeah.
attention in some way. And I'm not a gimmick person. I don't have gimmicks. I'm not a flashy dude. You know, I just like to make good shit that speaks for me and speaks for people and connects with them. And that's
That's a
you
vibe.
know, that's as good as it gets for me. Not that I'm not willing to adapt and do stuff like that, I'm more than willing, you know. I just need a little help on that end, I think.
And just being like, okay, I like building up that brand type thing.
Yeah,
it's like, oh.
And I've been working on it. I've been taking steps here and there, you know, doing some reels and stuff. And so I'm going to get more consistent.
Getting better. You know, yeah, I think that's what's hard too. It's like just finding what content works for you. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you got a million people out here who are doing the same thing that we're doing. But it's like, how can we... what separates us, and it's like maybe it could that has just be a personality thing, bro.
Yeah.
Because what it is a lot of the time, bro, it's like you just want someone to be like, fuck it, I'll pick this person instead of this person because I like this person more. You feel me? And that's just kind of how like relationships and business, like in business, go. I feel like sometimes where it's like, sometimes, bro, it's not even the fact that, you know, like if a person not even might be like A1, but it's like, you know what, fuck it, fucks with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, take it the long way.
That's always how I connect with people the best. Like, I've gotten some followers online and new connections with my music online and stuff, but when I'm able to talk to people in person, share that feeling and that message with them in person, I'm just better at connecting in that authentic kind of way, you know. And like, that's a lot of how what my brand, I feel like, is and wants to be.
Yeah, that's crazy. So like, it's cool because I've seen you perform a couple times, bro, and your stage presence is like really good. Really good stage presence. And so like, I feel like that could be creme de la creme, you know. And so you did South by Southwest, right, or something like that?
Yeah, I was there last March, or this previous March. I got to perform 4 shows out there. Got to network a whole bunch. I shot a music video while I was out there.
Hell yeah.
I want to be clear. These weren't like official South by Southwest shows. There weren't like any crazy names on them. I did open up for Trill Sammy, so that was cool.
Hell yeah.
But but everything else was like local artists and showcase artists and that kind of thing. But it was still a great opportunity.
Cause it's like they got like the main stuff going on, and then they got like a bunch of venues that are like lined up, type beat.
Yeah, and so I was running around the city doing that, man, just trying to make a name. And I definitely made some cool connections, cool people. You know, I talked to promoters and other artists, producers, you know, and so I don't regret it at all. It was a good time. It was hot. It was super freaking hot,
bro.
In March, you know. Like,
fuck, Austin's wild, bro. Yeah, dog.
My last day, the last show I did, man, it was my worst one. Not that it was terrible, but like it was just at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I had been like standing around waiting to like find out when I perform and shit. I changed my setup at the last minute because I wanted to go for a different kind of sound, you know.
Yeah.
I was hot and I was tired, bro. It's been a long week. I'm not gonna lie. And so,
you were like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this thing going. Let's go.
Went and gave it my all, but it wasn't my best compared to the previous 3 shows that I got to do. So
okay.
But that's what happens, you know.
No, yeah, bro.
It's practice, you know.
That's what it is. It's gearing you up to the next, the big leagues. You feel me?
Yeah.
But hey, man, I think it's important that consistency is key with everything you do, right? So like, I think it's hard, bro. Especially with, I guess, hard, bro, because you got to do content, you got to do the marketing, then you got to do creating, and then once you get all that, it's like, okay, now you got to manage all that. You know what I mean? And there's like each one has its own little like knockoff list that you got to do. You know,
so many different like slices of the pie.
Yeah,
you got to just
so much. And I don't have a manager or a social media person. Or like, you know, I do everything myself besides mixing and mastering and like making the beats, you know. I outsource for that, you know. I recorded with you a handful of times. And so yeah, that's everything else I try to do myself. And that it's a lot, dude. If you're not on it 100% of the time, it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's easy for it to like not fall off, but it's easy for you to get caught up in the algorithm or something, or not get caught up in the algorithm.
Exactly.
So like if you like you're starting to post like hella frequently and then you drop for a day or something, it just like resets your shit type.
Yeah.
So then you're like, oh fuck. And you just gotta keep going again and posting consistently until that
algorithm's
one is like
bitch.
Algorithm's wild, bro, because like I had one reel one time, did pretty okay, but I was like, the way it happened too was just by luck.
Yeah.
It fucking was just like uploading, and then that one just hit. And I was like,
so crazy to think like the ones that you don't think are gonna do well are they like your most popular ones.
Yeah. I'm just like, I think too, I was on my way. I was getting like chicken. I was on my way to go get like some fucking canes. Shout out Brahms, y'all cut me a check, by the way. And shit, they got the DP in here.
Bag
man.
of burgers at least.
A bag of burgers, yeah, at least a bag of burgers. That'd be nice. That'd be sweet. But hell yeah, nah, I hear that, bro. Especially like, I think it's dope that you're actually trying to do the more focus on the artist side of things, because I feel like sometimes people try to do too much. You feel me?
On the social media side.
Or it'd be like not even really trying to lock in like that with a producer that could help them build. And I think that's good, bro. It's good to always have that relationship with someone who's like,
Yeah.
you know, because that was like my biggest thing was like, I would meet people, bro. But my thing is like, I want to work on like original stuff. I want to work on stuff that we can grow and not just do like not covers, but like remixes or, you know, popular beats. What the fuck?
There's a fly right by your face. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. There's my fucking fly. But yeah, it's like, having that and building up your sound is dope. You know what I'm saying? I always like to hear the progress. I don't know if you like ever do that where you just like go back to one of your oldest tracks and just start playing it like
all the time
from the most recent.
All the time.
I'm like, damn.
Because I am like real happy with a lot of my recent stuff, and I hear the growth and I hear the more of just my own personal sound kind of developing, you know. And so yeah, I definitely go back and just listen to from oldest to newest. I'm like, wow, this
is what it is. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, dude, I miss the old shit I used to do, because like when you first started, or when I first started at least, it was all about fun, and it was all about just, you know, we just
making sick shit. Yeah.
We just did it, and like it just kind of came from a more personal place, and so it kind of laid out better in a way. Like I'm still happy with all my new stuff. It sounds better, and it still comes from a personal place. But now that there's the stress of like, oh, I'm actually trying to do this and make something of it, and not
it's
just
like
there's pressure behind it, and so that just adds another layer of, you know.
You know what they say though, pressure makes diamonds.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah, bro, that's facts. And it's like having that childlike mentality with it.
That's the hard part.
It's hard, and I've been struggling with that, bro. So I was like in a spot where I was like, okay, look, I've been helping people, but I know my shit is dope, and so being able just to kind of like take a step back and be like, oh, get it things in like in line where you kind of get moving. It's good. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like being able to lock in with like that inner child almost, bro, to where you can create and kind of enter that almost like flow state, bro. It's like flow state whenever you're creating.
Absolutely.
So it's like once you get things going and you're just like, it's just things are just flowing and it's just jigging. And so like flow state. You want to explain what flow state is, like in a better terms, and like
flow state, like actual flow? Oh, dude, it's like you're not stressed. You're not like, it's like almost you're at peace with what you're doing, with what, like, you know, you're at peace with your art essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
You're hitting the mark at every target, and it's almost just like easy. Carefree, seamless.
Dude.
It becomes it's like almost like you're living in a movie for a second, and it's the most beautiful feeling I feel like you can experience as like a person.
That's where the real, you know, art comes from.
Yeah, and it's like once you like be able to like lock into that, that's more like that's like yin and yang. That's just Zen type beat, but like in a creative zone or in an art form. You know what I mean? Like,
but absolutely, it definitely translates through everything you do, whether it's music or MMA or like it's just a state of mind that you kind of lock into. And like you said, it's just easy. You don't think about it. That's why it's a flow state. It just, and I've definitely reached that plenty of times while on stage and while recording. Like I'm not thinking about it. I'm just in that moment, and it comes out great. It comes out perfect. And then on the other side, I've been unable to reach that flow state, and like I'm thinking too hard, and I'm like not feeling it, and I'm like, oh, like what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, what am I doing?
And I feel like for me personally, here lately in life, just, you know, life shit, adult shit comes up, and it's so much harder to tap into that childhood.
Yeah, bro, it's hard.
Like
because like it's like you just got the daily stresses of being an adult now, right? So now you're just like,
exactly.
Well, and it's hard. So I think someone told me one time, they're like, just do things that make you feel like a kid again. And I was like, huh? And they're like, yeah, do shit that makes you feel like a kid again.
100%.
I was like, what is that? What does that entail? They're like, what was your favorite video game when you were a kid? Or what was your favorite candy when you were a kid? Or yada yada yada. I go do those things, and shit, you not like in a week. He's explaining like over time you're gonna feel like a kid again, and once you have that kind of like that mentality again, it's not even the fact that you're just dealing with woo woo woo, but now you're like, okay, I can manage this shit, but be able to get back into that carefree kind of creativity state. Because it's hard, bro. Whenever you got like daily stresses of whatever it may be going on in life, like it's genuinely kind of like a block, like a mental block, where it's like not, it's like foggy. Like, you know, you got to get it done, but you're like, fuck, like I know I could be doing better. You know?
Yeah, that I've been going through a lot of that, man. Just trying to find that piece of me again, you know, and get into that zone again. And I feel like part of it is when you're a child, you're obviously you don't have the stresses of being an adult. You don't have
it's different. It's wild.
Bills and shit. But it's a level of optimism that you constantly live in. Like, you're always looking to the future because you know, like, stuff is coming. You don't know if it's good or bad.
It is wild. Like, when we were kids, we'd be like fucking just playing with whatever, but imagining like a whole fucking Michael Bay movie in front of us or something. So what made you want to be a coach, bro? Like, what was like, I want to be able to guide people and kind of take that leadership role of being like, okay, I have this knowledge, but I want to bestow it upon these youngins. What was that shift of like being able wanting to do that type thing?
To be honest with you, I lost my like drive to compete. Like, I lost the drive myself to like actually go in there, actually give everything that I have and then some. And I was like, I can't do that anymore. That's not for me. Right. But I can push people to get to that point and hopefully make better versions of themselves in the long run. Even outside of boxing, like, I'm not just hoping to build good athletes. I'm hoping to build good people from it.
Damn,
at the end of the
that's
day,
real shit.
Yeah. Real talk,
bro, that was dropping bars. Hold up, bro.
That's what that kind of discipline and dedication to that kind of sport does to you. Just kind of rounds you out and makes you better all around. You know? For most people.
For most people, I wouldn't say like I guess to an degree there's always a few bad apples or whatever you do. You feel me? But like, I agree, bro. I feel like what you're doing is beneficial to people in the long run. You don't even know it yet. Like, you don't even know how this could impact someone. Like, fucking when they're 20, bro, they're gonna reminisce and be like, yeah, I remember Coach Ivan, like yada yada yada. Like,
that's the goal. So hopefully get to that.
That is
wild.
Awesome. Yeah, dude, that's sick. So when you competed, bro, and like, did you have a pretty strong why at the time? Was it like more of like you're just like, okay, I really want to get this shit to it, and then after a bit, was it just like the weight cuts, or was it like, what was it for you that kind of was just like,
COVID took me out.
Really?
When I was still competing in 2019, and then 2020 hit, everything shut down. There was no kind of competitions, and so I was still training. And it's actually crazy, Nick's the only place I was open in town, and so went there. And then just once our gym opened back up, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm
chilling.
That was that, and then ended up, doing my thing there. And and like, so crazy, man, because I've heard so many people say like, oh, I want to start my own gym one day. And I read somewhere in a book, it was like, you can literally do this thing. Like, you don't have to wait. There's no timeline. It's just you either do it now or it's going to sit in your back pocket forever.
That's fucking facts.
And so I was like, why not now? And the way the situation happened wasn't ideal, but overall, I'm glad that it happened because I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now.
Damn, that's facts. Sometimes it's like weird little blessings in disguise. When you're going through it, sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then whenever you get whenever just little mishaps and then it just happens, wow. It's just like, but that's the way God is telling you was on the right path, though.
Yeah.
When it falls into place like that, that's God telling you you're exactly where you need to be at the time you need to be. Oh, making out with the mic here. But yeah, I agree with that. But it's like what I was telling Daniel and Karen the other day, man. I was talking about how, like, I don't know if y'all are religious, but I believe in God, right? And so there's a scripture, bro, that talks about how, like, if you believe in him, you can do anything that's impossible type. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you set your mind to it and you walk with God with whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve it. And I feel like that quote and that what you're talking about, bro, we going hand in hand. It's like, why not? Who the fuck's stopping you? You feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like you're a good example of that, bro. Even though you're like, I don't have all this shit figured out, I'm gonna fucking do it. And shit lined up for you, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the beauty of, I feel like, just chasing what you want to do, bro. Because sometimes people don't even get that experience in life to do that. Like, some people, bro, live so scared, bro, the entire time of like, I don't know if I want to do that or woo. And being able to take that first risk of like, I want to get this shit fucking done.
Yeah.
It's fucking like, you never know who that might motivate, you know? Because like friends in your circle start looking at you like you the big boss. And then you're like, fuck, I got to keep shit make it happen. Because then you're seeing how your homeboys are moving. It's motivational. Because then you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why stop now? You came this far. The fucking finish line's right there.
Right.
And I think that's fucking sick. So like when you was competing, you had it was a pretty good run. You was telling me about it.
I lost my first fight. It was not a good run. I got my coach threw in the towel.
No
quite
way.
honest with you.
You know what? It
Yeah.
happens though, bro. I think the first fight, everyone loses their first fight. I think a lot of people lose their first fight.
I would say it's about 50-50 across the board.
Yeah.
Like if I had to really break it down, some people win. Some people, it's actually crazy. Like the people who win their first, 9 times out of 10 will go on to lose their second.
Oh yeah,
And then the people who like lose their first,
going crazy streaks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, that dude was big. He was a big ass kid. Like he whooped my ass from pole to pole. And
Fuck.
I'll never forget, his name was Trevor Holt.
Trevor Holt.
Yeah, from Pampa, Texas. If you ever see this, you whooped my ass that day. And
We ain't, hey, bro. We ain't sitting here. We just saying, hey.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask. Are we allowed to curse?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay,
you're chilling,
okay.
bro.
I hope so, because I've been cursing.
We'll just put like a bunch of bleeps throughout the. Just go back and edit. Just bleep, bleep, bleep. Nah, but I think that's fucking dope. 110%. But like after that, after your first loss, I feel like that's a motivational thing, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's also humility, bro, because most people don't know what that feeling is like.
Yeah, no. As soon as that bell rings, and as soon as it's just you walking towards another, person, like
You're like,
that's when shit starts to set in. That hey, like it's go time.
It's go time, and whatever that clock says, you're locked in. You're locked in
Yeah.
for the next like 3-5 minutes at least, and you're just like, all right, brother.
I'm sure you black out a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Like
You don't feel anything.
It just happens, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, oh shit, it's over. Like,
Yeah.
I've never done it. I've barely even been in street fights, but like,
He's like, I'll fuck
I know how
anybody
it
up.
goes. You know, it's just that's crazy.
No, yeah, bro. I was like, man, that bitch be fucking wild, bro. Be fucking like, it's just a wild experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best way. I'll never forget the first time I got my ass whooped, bro. I was fucking, had my shirt, bro. I didn't even know I was bleeding. I didn't know my nose was bleeding, and I fucking was like, they're like, clean yourself up. I was like, huh?
So I guess like a good comparison to compare it to would be like your first show, right? You remember how adrenaline rushed you were just walking out on the stage?
Mhm.
Just looking out at the people looking back at you.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling.
You're right.
Yeah, like you don't feel anything. It's just adrenaline.
Right. No, that's yeah.
Locked in, you're just like,
For me, it's like even to this day, I've done a lot of shows. I truly have, and I still get nervous. I still get so fucking nervous and like, oh god, like this is gonna be stupid. They're not gonna like it. But as soon as the music starts playing and I feel it, and I'm like, no, this is me. You know, like this is me. I'm just gonna fucking
own
do
this shit.
And then I go out there with all of it, and I see people digging it, and as soon as I see them digging it, I'm digging it more, and it just goes on from there. But like you said, it's like boom, it's over, and then I'm like, oh shit, like that was fun, you know?
Bro, yeah, show high is a different high, bro. Dude,
it's my favorite part. It really
It is wild. Bro, yeah, show high is like when you win. It's like the feeling of when you win.
Getting the hand raised.
Yeah, getting that hand raised, bro. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, fuck, I want more of it.
Yes.
Because you're just like, I just caught a dove. You got your first little taste. You're like, man, I want some more of that. It's nice.
I'll never forget. I'm not trying to speak over y'all, but like the first house show we ever did, Gold Band,
like that.
back in this is like
Y'all gonna do a reunion, bro? Y'all should.
2019.
Just saying.
I mean, me and Wap and Tyler just dropped a song together yesterday.
I saw that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's Gold Band right there. You know.
I
But,
saw that.
Yeah, y'all check that out. It's called "Can't Hold You Down."
Nah, that shit's a bomb. Hold on.
No, but my first house show, dude, it was the most exhilarating. I love performing at bars too, and like on a stage and whatnot. But there's something so intimate. We were in this garage that bled out into the backyard, and there I don't know how many people were there. It was a good amount, and dude, we just went on there and we just did our shit.
Bro.
Everyone was jumping, everyone was vibing, and like the feeling you get when you leave that for your first time is like, oh dude, I can't be touched. Like we had the best night ever for the rest of the night because our confidence is up here.
Bro, yeah, you're just like, you're lifted.
I love that feeling.
Dude, facts. Yeah, no, it is scary though. You get a little nervous. I get every time I'm like, bro, I don't know what it is. It's just a little shaky sometimes. You're just like, shh.
Oh dude, man, trust. I'm like this up until I get up there, and then I'm locked in, and then
Best
after, I'm
feeling.
like,
Have you? This is so out of pocket. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but like, have you ever? One time I was performing, bro. And we had like one of the prep shows, bro. And that was the first time I ever had girls shake some ass for a quick for a song, and I was like, that shit was wild. That feeling was crazy. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it though.
Shit.
That's a dub in my book. Get somebody shaking ass.
I was like, you know what? W's a W.
Yep.
I was like, man, that was experiences like that. I'm just stupid as fuck, but I mean, it was cool. I was like, that was
Dude, you're
never had that experience before.
You're making someone feel something. That's what it's all about. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, bro.
Make people feel something, you know.
Connecting with it. Facts. Like no Diddy. Or maybe, I don't know. But shit, bro, that's a vibe, man. That's a vibe. So what are the goals for you, bro? What do you want to do moving forward as far as like coaching, the gym? Like you trying to network too? Try to kind of like, you know what I mean? Are you going to get some athletes ready to compete type beat?
Yeah, so they're actually getting really close to competing in 2 weeks, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, down in Odessa. So
No way.
catch y'all out there if y'all can make it.
Y'all better show up. Swear to God. Shout out.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
On me.
And then like where I see myself within the next year, dude, hopefully just growth. Like, growth is probably gonna be my biggest thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the more kids that I can get in there, to me, that's more lives that I can change. So
Damn.
that's the goal right there.
Bro, I feel like that's such a positive ass mindset to have towards it.
You
too.
got to, man.
Yeah, because like that's almost, bro, it's poetic. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's like fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like as a kid, bro, too, you don't know what some of these kids be going home to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, or what? And like, you know, of course, parents are parents. You know what I mean? But like, most of the time, they're cool. But you know, whatever they be dealing with, like kids are cruel nowadays, bro. Kids are fucked up, bro.
God,
The internet done fucked everybody up.
Bro, the internet, bro. I get what my mama was saying. It was the damn phone, bro.
It's
It was
that, yeah.
it was the
The
damn phone, bro.
These kids need a belt. Backside.
That's real talk.
No, man.
Not enough discipline nowadays, if you ask me.
I agree with that, bro. I just be out, bro. I be traveling around, bro, and it baffles me sometimes. I'll be like, what the? Man, sometimes some of these kids too be talking sideways.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, how? As if I was just like your age talking like that, my mama would have already been
Right.
Yep.
What did the hand say to the face?
Yeah.
Slap.
Like Rob, he's like, I'll make you look like that Batman meme. You robbing my.
Yeah. My parents, my family are pretty old school, you know. I grew up, cliche as it is, you know, yes or no, sir. And it's just respect, you know. But it's gotten me a long way, like the people I've connected with, especially older people, through because I bartend, you know, and so I've bartended a lot of places and met some really cool people that way. And it's just, you connect with them better whenever you have that level of respect, and they notice that, and they
do night and day, 110%. Yeah, they appreciate the shit out of that, and it's weird sometimes too. Like whenever it's weird, what I do, like I'll be traveling around to like dealerships and sometimes and like you have to read the room, bro. It's weird. Like some cats, bro, like they'll be like cool with it. Some dudes are actually really cool with you just being like more laid back, but like the better you can get with that, the better your connections can kind of go. Because I had some people just fuck with you, like be like, yo,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's funny, bro. Yeah, whenever I was a server, you just meet some cool motherfucking people when you're in the restaurant industry. I ain't gonna lie.
absolutely.
You meet some douchebags. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
But you also meet some, on the flip side, you meet some cool people. There's one dude that he worked for Sony, bro. He was he was signed under Sony for a while, but on the Christian kind of music side of things. And he was explaining it to me, woo. And it's funny, yeah, same thing. He was telling me just go for it. And he was like, he's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you're wasting time that you could be woo. Like, even it's gonna suck. You might go broke. Woo. I love saying that. It's my favorite fucking saying. Put that on a t-shirt. But yeah, he's saying, man, just go for it. I think that's what's dope, man. Having like-minded individuals around you to be able to like push.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's important surrounding yourself by the right
I feel like that's crazy with you too, because you got like nothing but like homeboys that rap and shit like that.
I got a lot of friends in the music industry, you know, especially here in Lubbock, just being in the scene for some years now.
Hell yeah.
Some good, some bad, you know, some new, some old, you know, but yeah, you meet a lot of cool people and try to make those connections last if it's something that's beneficial for both of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And like, same way with you, huh? Because you be hanging around with like Ryan and fucking all them too, huh?
Love Ryan.
Bro, hey, Ryan.
It's my CTE brother right there.
Fucking A.
Don't get him on a podcast.
Bro,
don't give him a mic.
Man, I've been trying to get this man to come over here to get on a podcast with me, bro. He'd just be so busy. Man, it'd be funny as hell if that boy was on a podcast. I bet.
Oh, man, that canceled. They cancel him so quick.
They're gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? No. Yeah, bro.
Can't tell him nothing either. You gonna whoop some ass.
Oh, yeah. Like, hey, what'd you say?
Boom.
You're just gonna hear someone just a body drop on. Oh shit, Ryan just did it. But yeah, no, shout out Ryan. Good luck on the fight. Y'all need to tune into that too.
I think it's at the end of the month.
Yeah. I think it was beginning of August.
Yes, maybe end of August.
End of August. Okay.
3-0 coming soon.
Yeah, 3-0 coming soon. What you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Quit playing with my boy.
So, forgive me, I'm not familiar, but you own your own gym that's boxing, or is it like?
Yeah, it's
give me the
boxing.
rundown.
Well, honestly, man, it's a storage unit. I got a bag stand, a little bit of weights, and a wrestling mat. So,
Okay.
I did MMA for a little bit. Love it. When I can,
Shout
like have
out
people
his
come
tornado
through.
kick. It's cool as fuck.
Facts. Yeah, I just like having people come through, whether it be new people that have trained before. I mean, it's small, but it's just my start. So.
Man, it's not about size, it's about that work you put in, you know?
It gives me like the most fucking gnarly vibes for a boxing gym, bro. I feel like that's the kind of gym you want to go to, low key. It gives me like do you know Gloves of Glory, where it used to be off of like University?
Yeah, that's where Different Breed was at.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
No way.
So like, it'd be the MMA part. Like they'd have the cage, the mats, and then the octagon, and then they'd have the boxing ring, and then upstairs, that's where they had their bags and like all their.
Oh, so that's whenever they sweat. Is Ryan was telling me what is Different Breed still over there?
So now it's over there off of 34th and the interstate, close to Avenue Q.
Right.
And they're partnered with 806 Takedown. And so they have like a wrestling club / MMA gym. And I think they've expanded now that I think. And it's going well for them. I mean, they're representing Team USA at the MMA tournament, something
Dude,
like that.
and
UAE.
I rolled. Like those guys are fucking great, low key. The youngins that they have, bro, are really, really talented at what they're doing. Like, I don't know, yeah, bro. There's that man. What's that? I'm trying to think of what her name was, bro. She just competed too recently. I seen him post about it, but like, it was wild seeing her train because she would just take down like big ass dudes and just fucking choke them out like nothing. And I was like, God damn.
Joy. Joy.
Joy's cool too. Joy's cool. She's
cold.
Dude,
She's cold. She's got hands.
Yeah, she's cold for sure. Shout out Joy. I don't know if Joy's ever gonna see this, but shout out Victory Combat as well. Cool.
Shout out Coach Shannon.
Hey yo, Shannon, you the GOAT for real. I don't know, you the GOAT for real. I don't shit. You doing your thing. Salutes. Hats off. But yeah, no, it's crazy, bro. A lot of these youngins are like really dedicated to the shit.
Yeah, it's a whole new level of dedication because like they're brought up from such a young age.
Yeah, like they grow up into it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's hard to compete with. What the fuck you gonna do? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, you telling me family friends are like MMA coaches, yada yada yada, and then like our fucking fighting coaches in general. It's like, what the hell? It's crazy, dude. And how good they're getting too. Like the level of competitions they're able to compete at, and then just be like, mop the floor, replace and everything.
That's awesome.
Solid. Like that one kid fucking from Plainview, bro, Jonathan Rankin or whatever, that little youngin' dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's cold too. He does his thing. That's wild for how young he is too. And I don't know who does his social media, but for a kid,
I think it's his dad.
Bro, his dad got it on
parents,
something, but yeah, they got it on lock. Like this dude's fucking maybe 13 now or something.
Dude, he's got a picture with like Diego Lopez, a lot of top level MMA guys that he's able to meet. And I'm like, that's amazing. If I was 9 years old and I'm meeting these guys in the UFC, like I'm fanboying out, to be honest with you. But
yeah, bro. And it's like he's training alongside with these guys too. And it's like
it's gonna be something great.
Yo, he's gonna be something great for sure, bro. Like by the time he's 18, woo, like bro's got it on lock. He's gonna be one of those guys that goes down in like I feel like MMA history for sure, just because how young he's starting. But he is a little, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Time will only tell.
That's lit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's fucking wild, bro.
So,
What do you? So
no, I was gonna ask you. So your gym is called Ignite? Is that
Yeah.
Ignite?
Just
Okay.
Ignite Boxing and Fitness.
Oh yeah. And
you're
if,
playing with the boy.
like, say if I wanted to start training with you, what would that look like? Like I'm completely new to it all. Like your prices and stuff, or
Oh, dude, first time's always free.
oh that's
So
cool.
I always like give people just like let them feel it out, see
Yeah.
if they like it, see if it's for them or if it's not for them. I mean, you're learning the basics, and really it's like half basics, half I'm gonna try to give you like a good workout at least.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
boxing is a workout in itself, so it's killer, man. I mean, when you're learning something
Cardio.
new and also, you know, bettering yourself physically, like
Yeah.
it essentially becomes a part of you
Yeah.
in terms
Sure,
of
a
like,
lifestyle kind of.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, same thing with like music, right? Like, whenever you first started out, it was like, you know, you're learning something new, you're having so much
Yeah.
fun doing it, and
Right.
becomes a lifestyle, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's weird. You start fucking with it heavy. It's like you first one in there, you're like, okay, and then it becomes low key like an obsession. You're like, okay, I'll fucks with this. It's
You
like
kind of got to be obsessed with something to get great at it. I feel like
It's facts. 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours to perfect your craft. Amen, bro.
that's where I be lacking with the consistency, because like it's just this state of mind that I get in. You know, like the flow state, like we talked about, it comes and goes, and I have my lows where I'm just like, oh, dude, this is all trash. Like, what am I doing? You know, why am I even still doing this? And then I have where everything connects and everything's just happening, and I'm like, oh, this is right, keep going. Like I feel it inside, you know, and that's a hard thing to bounce back and forth with, you know.
Yeah, bro. I agree with that. Entering that flow state though, that shit magical. All right.
Magical for sure.
Encourage everybody who be out here, get into some kind of flow state. Load of this shit. No, man,
What
that
does
shit.
Bruce Lee say? Be like water.
Be like water, brother. This
Yeah.
should be for real. What are y'all's top 5 right now, bro, in music? Like, what y'all bumping? What y'all's go-to playlist when you at the gym? What y'all's go-to? What you be bumping lately?
It's so convoluted for me because my music taste is always changing. I feel like for me, I probably have like 5 or 6 different lists, you know, like shit that I grew up with, shit that I was like a teenager with, shit that I like now, and some stuff in between that are like special gems for me, you know.
Bro,
So it's like, I know that's such a dumb answer, but it's hard for me to like really pick some stuff out.
special
but
gems.
special gems, man. There's some songs, you know, that you just wherever they're from, you connect with them forever, and like, you know, I've got a lot of those for sure.
Hell yeah. I fucks with it. What about you?
Man, I've been really into like soul and house and everything in between. One of my favorite bands, Duran Jones and the Indications, they just dropped an album. Straight heat. Just straight heat. I got to see Duran Jones and the Indications. They're like a soul band,
That's awesome.
That sounds dope as fuck. Yeah.
dude. So I got to see them in 2021, like prime COVID. One of the best shows I've ever been to.
Really?
It's really just like mellow, rhythmic, melodic music, and
I love some soulful shit. I
Oh,
love
so
you gotta have
gas.
some soul in there. That's
Mm.
Hey, man.
something I try to incorporate a lot, you know.
That's facts. What was it called, bro?
Duran Jones and the Indications.
Duran Jones and the
Yeah,
Indication.
you gotta send that to me. I want to check them out.
Bro, yeah, I'm like, hold up, bro. You put me on here. The band goes hard, bro. Hold up. Hold up.
I can already tell.
Dog, that's iconic. Bro.
Yep.
Yeah, the dude with the shades up back there. That's tough. That's tough. Is it any wonder? That's fire. Oh, there he's the doggo.
You gonna get copyrighted? Oh,
10 seconds. Can't copyright me. That's a bop. That's a bop. No, I can tell, bro. I fuck with music like that. It's crazy too. I remember one time you was coming through, and I was like teaching him how to make beats and shit. And he was like showing me some samples of shit that he listened to, and I was caught off guard, low key, bro. I was like, damn, bro, got some really good ass music to taste. I ain't gonna lie. He was showing me what was the one, like, man. Fuck, it was some jazz shit, bro. I think, or some
oh,
salsa
like Bossa
shit.
Nova.
Yeah, I think that's what it
Oh,
was.
bro, Bossa Nova just goes dummy, dude. Like good old Brazilian cafe. Like it's crazy because Spotify and YouTube be trying to give you like playlists and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't want that. Like give me the authentic
He's
stuff.
like,
Give me some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you're out, you're like, I want to go get some real Mexican food. Feel me?
I don't want no Chipotle. I want the taco truck.
Everything. Speak only Spanish.
Yep.
You get mad at me if I ask you a question about it. Like, for real, I like that type of shit, man. Bro, speaking of, man, there's this one place called like Vanessa's Chucheria or whatever the hell.
Oh, it's crazy that you bring that up.
What?
Apparently she's in some like hot water. I saw something on like Facebook.
No way.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, me personally, I don't know I don't know her. I don't know her business. I just was scrolling one day and I saw it. So apparently she like going back to like the not having like respect for like elderly people.
Yeah.
This elderly woman had messaged her, and she responded back with something crazy. I think it was like, "Don't ask, bitch," or something along those lines. And dude, they blasted her, and I'm like, that's great.
Crazy.
Like, albeit if you're gonna get mad, like as a business owner, you gotta learn how to handle stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like anything can be screenshotted, posted, and bam, like your business is now screwed because you wanted to
fucking get mad at the moment. Yeah. Bro, it's like crazy, bro. I'll be telling motherfuckers all the time, I'm like, bro, don't crash out. It's hard not to crash out sometimes when, you know what I mean? But bro, that's fast as fuck, bro. One little fucking moment is
PR disaster. Yeah.
PR disaster. No, talk for real, dude. I fucks with like her food too. That's what's crazy. Sorry, I don't know if you be disrespecting people, but if you are,
I don't know if that's the right one. Albeit I could be wrong, but
we ain't gonna say nothing now, you know. Let it be dead. Nah, for real. I be like thinking, man, that place was gas. I ain't gonna lie, but rest in peace. I mean, rest in peace. My fault.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So, being like an artist, what would you say are the top 5, like, in no given order, just like artists that inspired you?
That's a good ass question.
I hate to answer that because I feel like it's so cliche, which it's not. It's just my music taste. But I like Kendrick a lot, and what I like about him is not only his message and stuff, and the soul that he puts into it. Like we were talking about soul, because I love intricate songs that are just not basic. They have a lot of texture and duality and like ups and downs, and he's great about that kind of stuff. And his cadence, the way he switches up his flows, like that's something I do a lot. And not even because I'm trying to do like he is per se. It's just that's just how I function. Like when I'm writing stuff, I hate having the same flow all the way through. I switch it up quite often, So something like him, Mac Miller's another cliche answer, but it's real, dude. I
respect both of those.
Yeah.
I connect with his music so much. Like there's literally like, for me, Mac Miller's a whole vibe in itself. Like he has his own kind of lane of music that I want to listen to when I'm in a certain kind of mood,
That's fair. You really listen to him when you put on Mac Miller, bro. It's like his music after, I felt like when he dropped Divine Feminine, that was like some
no skips.
Yeah,
Dude,
no skips. No skips.
For me, it was Good AM. He dropped that in 2015.
Oh, that was a good one.
And at that time in life, I was a senior in high school and like dating this one chick. My best friend lived with me and shit. And I had my first car ever. It was a 2001 Range Rover. I got really lucky. Like it was a family friend that gave it to me. We didn't have that kind of money or anything, but or not gave it to me. We paid for it, but he hooked it up. But anyways, rolling around in that thing and listening to Good AM, like it was just such an inspiring, because I was about to graduate. I was about to move to Austin. Actually, I lived down there for a little while after high school, and like when I would listen to it, it would just give me a sense of like, man, the future is ahead of me, and like there's so much that can happen,
Yeah.
And it's like that childhood state of mind that you speak of, like when I feel like getting like that inspired and just feeling optimistic and stuff, I want to listen to Mac,
That's fair, bro.
Yeah.
Rush Hour off of that album was like my favorite song.
I love that song.
Such a good
much.
song.
Yeah.
That for me, that one is no skips.
Yeah, that's fact. Those two albums, bro, he dropped in like,
Yeah.
man, I be fuck. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Dude, that's the only celebrity death I've ever cried for.
I was
legit
low-key
cried
sad.
when Mac died, bro.
I was sad.
It's like listening to that. It's one of those albums that you don't forget where you are when you first heard it, or when you
Exactly.
first found out about it. Same thing with his death. Like
Yeah.
when people, or at least for me, I like to compare it to like I used to ask people, where were you when 9/11 happened? And now it's like, I remember where I was when I found out Mac Miller died.
So do I, yeah.
Damn, that's fair. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I remember that too, bro. I was like, because Travis Scott's album had just dropped too. That whole
Was it
Astroworld? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
dropping the same night, and I was like, fuck that. I'm finna bump this shit.
Dude.
The next day though, bro, was wild. He
So
died.
overshadowed too.
Dude, like it was weird. Like homeboy knew, but same thing with Juice. I think Juice knew too, but I don't know, bro. That should be wild, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Sad.
I think that's what it is. Sad, man. I ain't gonna cap. Because really good talent, and where he was going with his career and sound
Yeah.
was where I was like, damn, no, don't even throw unheard bops. I do be thinking though, like, it's crazy how he inspired kind of like this whole generation. It had like a different sound to it. Him and like Childish Gambino, whenever he was coming up too,
that
yeah,
like
bro.
2010s era, dude.
It's different. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I feel like once this modern trap shit kind of hit the wave, it's
Right.
different. You know?
Music is so different now.
Yeah, it's like even pop music has the same type of drum patterns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, can you really call pop music now?
I think the general consensus across the board is rap and hip hop just now sucks. Like there's nobody
Dude,
original.
I'm glad it's not me.
Yeah.
Glad it's not just me.
Bro, I be thinking right now it's at a weird. It was really popular and everyone started doing it, right? And so then I feel like now it's like back to where it's like you got their core fans, right, of the genre, but it became so popular. Like now everyone's like, okay, who's
Yeah.
the next guy? Who's the
Yeah.
next? It's like what? Posty switched. She did fucking whole like
country album.
yeah country album.
Not bad, by the way.
Yeah, not bad. A great album. And then like there's other like OGs in the game, but they're already coming to that age of like they're retiring or like, you know what I mean? They're getting older where it's like they've made their money, they've done their things, they got lives, like you know what I mean? Like that's understandable. So I feel like right now, yeah, it's hard. Like there's not like we really use TikTok to get like today's sound. You know what I mean? And then it's the next one tomorrow.
That's something I go ahead.
Oh no,
Excuse me.
you go ahead.
No, that's something I struggle with a lot because the sound has changed so much, and it is like now what's big is like that trap sound and like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's distorted a little bit, and it's like sometimes hard to understand them. Even I sound like an old head. I am an old head. I'm 27.
Yeah.
But you feel me? Like
Ye be hard, but
and I definitely like some of that shit. Like I've found plenty of tracks that's like new like that I really fuck with. It's a whole vibe, you know.
it's heavy production now is what I noticed.
It's heavy production. And I
It's-
feel like
yeah.
producers don't get enough love in that sense, you know. Like
I agree in that aspect where it's
Yeah.
like now a lot of the times, bro, it's a lot of the engineers cooking up, or a lot of it's falling back on the producers. Like that Tommy Richmond song or whatever the fuck, that $1 Million Baby, bro.
What happened to him, by the way?
Yeah, bro, he dropped like 2 songs and then it was like,
he dropped a whole album. I didn't love it, and that's funny because me and my homie actually found Tommy Richmond, not to sound like a gatekeeper, but before he popped off with that song and like really blew up on TikTok.
yeah, I found him on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I found a few songs by him, and like, not that I don't like him anymore, but I liked those a lot, you know, and like, so it's crazy to see the direction he's gone in.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
A
good.
bug just like stung me
Uh-uh.
or bit me.
Oh, fuck, it was a mosquito?
Nah, I don't know what that was.
That was some weird shit.
Fuck
I'm
was
sorry,
it?
I did not mean to.
It's a bug's life.
Yeah, but yeah, that new sound, and like it's not even that I hate it, bro. It's just not me, and I'm not gonna like try to conform and be like, oh, this is what the kids want. Like,
It's hype. It's like,
Well,
it's I don't even know. It's different.
yeah.
It's different.
I do want to like adapt and make sure my sound is always evolving and not stagnant and just the same shit.
Yeah.
But I still want to stay true to myself and create what I like. And you know, those artists that I named, Kendrick and Mac, like that's the kind of shit I really love, because my whole thing, you know, no Diddy, but I want to make people feel something. That's like what I want my brand to be, is like make me feel something, make you feel something, because that's what it's about. Is I just want to connect with people. And like something I've always gone back to is watching music videos as a kid, when you didn't know shit about the artist, you didn't know shit about who they are. The video just like encapsulated you, and and it just gave you a feeling that you don't know what it is, and you're just thinking about that feeling, you know. And like, I want to give people that feeling, you know, if that makes sense.
That's fair, bro. I agree. I think when I went to go see J. Cole in Dallas, he gave like a speech to the crowd, and it was pretty cool, bro. Like, he was specifically talking to people in the crowd who made music, and he was saying that, like, if he wants, you know, people to experience that feeling of what it's like to have an arena, like feeling what you're feeling and yada yada. He's like, it's different. He's like, you travel, you know, around and you see how your music is like moving people, yada yada. It's like, it's different. You know what I mean? It just hits different. It's like, damn, like,
exactly.
Your voice has power. You know what I'm saying? And like, it just goes back to everything.
It's a weird game now, music. It's weird. You know, everyone wants to be TikTok famous and an overnight celebrity, and I don't want any of that. I'm okay with just being organic and building a core fan base. And like, don't get me wrong, if I can make money off of it and make a living off it, of course that's what I want. But I don't want to be some overnight was here and then gone over some fake viral shit. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
That's not me.
Yeah, that's facts. That's like a lot of the stuff too that happens now. Is like, you get this really cool song and then you're like, what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, where do I go from now?
Yeah, you're like, they got one song that was like really hot, and like Leon Thomas, for example, like right now he dropped that Mutt song, bro. So I really hope, bro. His whole album was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
He's fire, and he writes for like Beyonce, SZA. Like,
oh, for real?
I swear, Leon Thomas been that dude. So it's that he's just now like releasing music and shit.
What song did he write for SZA?
I know it, but I can't think of it.
He wrote one of her like pretty famous ones.
Yeah, one of her recent ones.
That's wild. Shit, that's insane. That's actually pretty dope.
The Saturn one. I think it's, I don't know. I can't.
I get
one of those.
Yeah.
One of them. But we finna go ahead and, like, you know, be at the end of the show type beat. What do you guys, like, anything that y'all want to say as far as like motivational thing? Maybe even motivational. Maybe just some shit that y'all just, you know, shout outs, whatever. Y'all.
Two things. Biggest lesson in life is it's all about risk and reward. Take the risk and be good people.
Damn, that's facts. That's facts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, spread love. Fuck. It don't take nothing to show love. It don't take nothing to spread love, you know. Just to be a real person, and the real people are going to connect with you, and everyone else don't matter, you know.
That's facts.
Oh,
yeah, limit distractions and just fucking go for it. You know what I mean? Like, the sooner the better. You know, the longer you wait, the more you're going to sit in that what if, and you don't want to get to the age where you realize you should have. Yeah. And fucking, but yeah, man.
Take a chance.
Take a chance. Fucking roll the dice. That's what life's about. That's what's beautiful about it. Fucking take a shot. Fucking do what you gotta do. You never know, it might hit. Fucking, but yeah, go ahead and give y'all shout outs on Instagram, whatever. You know, go ahead and do your thing for.
Follow my gym page. Ignite.
There you go.
Yeah, follow Ignite Boxing at Instagram, you heard.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Goldband Sweets. It's GOLDBAND.Sweets. Look for my music on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Ksweets. Go look at my most recent video. It's called Over the Hill. We shot that in Austin during South by Southwest. I'm really happy with that song. Speaking of listening to shit, like, that's a real heavy, like, influence, like,
I would say, yeah.
I love that song. But yeah, y'all check that out, and I got some new shit coming, shows coming, so stay tuned.
Tap in with Ksweets,
Shout
man.
out Goldband.
You heard. Shout out Goldband. Shout out WAP. Shout out Loop. You heard. It's, as always, it's your boy Teo. I appreciate y'all both being able to take the time.
Thank you, man.
Y'all take it easy. Shit, till next week. We got another episode. Man. Peace out.
Love.
You a 10, you a dime piece. Tell me if you love me, why don't you show me and remind me. Wish she didn't know that I loved you. Man, I wish she did.